Alright guys, we're here with the LYMOW that would not power on. So, I ended up, stupid car, I ended up pulling the battery out because it wouldn't charge. And they sent me a charge cable. And this charge cable goes between your charger and what would plug into the base, and it goes directly to the battery. I did that. The battery charges with the indicator right here. Once I knew it was charged, I took that battery, pulled it out, put it in the mower, pressed the button. Now the mower turned on. It wasn't turning on before. So verified that it was charging. Before we did our testing, everything was fine per what LYMOW said to go through and do the tests. But I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into it, knowing that it charged off of this, and oh, mower's on. So you guys see it works now actually. But knowing it charged off this cable, it got me to thinking. I know there's not many connections in here, and based upon the testing procedure they ask you to do, I know it's the positive and negative going to feed this battery. So I said, what the heck? And I come in here and I take the input, which is this one, which would normally go to that charger. I take that input and it goes to here. So I took this, unplugged this. This is to power the RTK base station, the lights up here, whatever. So I power this right to here. That means the 40 volt would go in, go straight down these contacts and go into through here, goes to here, it goes straight to the pad. So I was thinking, alright, that's cool, 40 volt goes straight to the pad. I try it, it's not working. Thinking, what the heck? But I still test here, and it's showing 40 volts. I said, there's something weird about this, it's not charging. Before I knew the relay was clicking in here, my next step was to take this apart and get into the relay, which we're going to test because I'm not at that step yet, because I found another problem. I wanted to be a little thorough about going through the station. So upon taking that apart, testing, I noticed that this black wire is actually not passing good load through it. So I wanted to go through the connections, which is this one. The right side pad is your negative, the left side is your positive. I only have this side apart because I already fixed this side. I want to check this side too. So basically, on the bottom here, which you guys should already know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Undo these screws for the top. There's the 4 screws. So once you pull the top off, you're going to slide the back this way and up. It's going to tilt back, go right off. Okay. Once we have that done, I go to the bottom. I actually took this panel off because there's this zip tie. Take that zip tie, slide it back. It's going to give your wires room to move around. Once I had the wires free, there are 4 screws on the bottom of this, which are right here. Undo your 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 4 for each one. Got the 4 screws out. Then you're going to take the 4 screws out of here. This is going to lift up. You're going to slide it out of this hole right here. Comes right out. And this connector right here. I noticed the factory flaw is I used my X-Acto knife right here and I cut the sheathing on this to see, and I ended up pulling the connector once I broke this glue off, and I saw that this was corroded. It passed the voltage, but not enough when it got under load. So I said, no good. I took this off, took it into my shop. I own Recircuit Electronics here. Got my Dremel out, I cleaned up this pad where this connects, cleaned the inside of this connector, I tinned it, and then I soldered it all. I noticed it was just because corrosion could get in there. This side's perfectly fine, which means it's still sealed up. So check this out. Go to your store around you, grab some liquid electrical tape. We're going to take this, and you want to cover this area down here. And what this is going to do is actually seal this up and make sure moisture can't get in here and corrode that connector. Now you want to get it behind the back side too, so give it a little twist right here. And if you can keep that sealed up, that connector shouldn't get corroded. So I fixed this side. Excuse the police, we're in Toledo, or ambulance, whatever. So this is secure now, and it's not going to get liquid damage. So now I'm going to take this, put this back in here, and we're going to put our screws in here and put it back together. That should guarantee that this thing maintains reliable connection to these pads. It's on torque level of 2, I noticed. So this thing should be working after this. I'm gonna give you a little video, see if it charges, which it should be. I don't know how you're getting voltage to there too well, dude. That's what I ended up figuring out what's wrong with this thing. I knew there was something else going on. Alright guys, so we got the power adapter plugged in inside the store here. We're going to take this base, let's get this guy plugged in, screw the safety connector on, helps keep it watertight too. Base station is powered on. Let's test the switches, make sure they still work. Alright, searching for, well, saying it's ready to charge. Pull this bad boy down. Ugh. She's powered on. It's at 90%, 98% charge. I wonder if it will know to charge. I might have to pull my phone out and we drive it on, huh?
Let's get mowing.
Let's get mowing, it says. Hey, you gotta catch that on video? Yeah. I'm suing you, Limo. Just kidding.
Docking to recharge.
Dude, it's charging. I got it. Yes. This is the status indicator showing it as battery, and now it's charging. Alright, you guys got it. You watched me fix it.
Charging started.
Charging started. That's sweet. Hoorah! Check your contacts on the bottom of your pads.